And we are live coming to you from the
Hey,
second week of January edition, 3 weeks away from Royal Rumble edition of IUW. Right out the start, we have the Royal Warriors in the middle of the ring with Ron the Barbarian having a crown at hand and the title at hand of being king. He has a mic as well, and he goes on to say, "Ladies and gentlemen, you see this crown? I will not wear this crown. This crown is dedicated for anybody who wants to take this crown from me, but I will not put it in my head because everyone knows I am king." With that being said, IUW, any wrestler out there, there's only one king in wrestling. It is me, Ron, the King. So, if any of you guys wants to be king, by all means, come take the crown from me. But you will have to go through these two men, Rod the Great and Poseidon. These two men are what make the Royal Warriors one. And I just want one thing from these two men. I just want one thing, and that is for them to be tight as a group, to win, and to never betray. So, with that being said, I need to find out who is going to be my right hand man. Poseidon and Rod, I'm only gonna do this once. I am not gonna choose between the two of you. I need to find out who is the one who's gonna be the right hand man for the king. So that means you two will have to go head to head, and whoever wins will be second in command.
damn.
And with that being said, let's have
What?
that run right now. Poseidon and Rod the Great going head to head for the right to be second in command, the right hand man for the king, Rod the King. Who's gonna get the victory between Poseidon and Rod the Great? After a hellacious battle, they were bopping with each other non-stop. It is Poseidon
Oh,
getting the
So
victory.
Rod's the third hoe.
third little thotty.
Third side hoe.
At the
Is he
end,
gonna fold for that? Oh my god.
Ron the Barbarian shook up with both Poseidon and Rod the Great, and he wants them to shake up Rod. What do they do?
They all shake up.
Damn, and the Royal Warriors stay in sync as Ron the King holds by his right hand Poseidon's arm, and he holds in his left hand Roderick the Great's arm, and they raise their arms as the Royal Warriors are now solidified.
He wants to be third hoe.
Alright, up next, ladies and gentlemen, it is a light heavyweight championship bout, or a light heavyweight championship number one contender bout between Noah Percy of Loud Silence, Scott Blaze, a rookie that just made his debut, Axel Machete, and Killer Cade. Who's gonna get the victory and be number one contender between these four men? It is Axel.
I
Axel.
swear if this thing God, please. Could you imagine Rod? He's that nigga. Scott Blaze. World champion.
That's why I gave him a chance as the lower
Look
two.
at that adrenaline. Look at that tattoo. Adrenaline. Childhood hero, Cody Rhodes.
And who was Evolution champion?
Not womanizer. Fuck.
Wooga 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 booga booga booga
Yeah.
shmooga fooga.
Okay. So Axel wins the matchup to be number one contender for the light heavyweight belts. Is this a blessing in disguise, having Eric Bodega and El Tigre out of the way, as well as LWO completely, as Miguel Santana is ruling his own way, being the world champion that he is, as well as Axel being on his own? No Percy.
All my niggas balling like.
Alright, up next, it is a six-man battle royal between Mystic, Jabari Ferrari, Psycho Perk, Utumasi, Rashputi Patel, and Tariq to determine who will fight Vader Koyoku, the Russian, for the Giant Championship at Royal Rumble. It is Tank Tariq.
Masterclass.
Tariq wins.
Jabbar. Didn't you spell Jabari with an A before, Rod?
Yeah, I probably spelled it wrong.
Alright. So Tariq will face Vader. And then for the main event, ladies and gentlemen, is Ogre versus Blackhawk one-on-one to determine who will be the number one contender for the Womanizers Multinational Championship. It will be Blackhawk. Womanizers was watching on the side with Urga Helga by his side. Ogre could not focus in the match and Blackhawk took advantage, ended up getting the victory. But Womanizer has his hands full with Blackhawk being the number one contender. And that is all for this edition of IUW. Stay tuned. We will be 2 weeks away from Royal Rumble.